In this video, we'll be air frying a buttered lobster. For this recipe, you'll need 450 grams of lobster, 3 tablespoons of shredded cheese or to taste, or approximately 80 grams of Thermidor butter. Ours is homemade and the recipe will be at the end, but you can use any butter you'd like. First of all, unwrap the butter and then cut it into thin slices. Next, spread your lobster out on the chopping board and begin cutting it from the head. Carefully continue cutting to the body. Carefully remove the intestine out of both halves of the lobster. Using a spoon, scoop out the stomach sac. Wipe this clean with a paper towel. Use a knife to remove the meat. Cut up the raw lobster meat into your preferred bite-sized pieces. Put about 20 grams of butter into each empty lobster shell. Return the meat to its shell and then place the remaining butter in between each piece. Use a grill plate if you have one. Preheat your air fryer at 200 degrees Celsius. Carefully place the lobster into the air fryer. The plate will be hot. Air fry at 200 degrees Celsius for 4 minutes. When that's done, add all of your cheese. Air fry again for 200 degrees Celsius for another 3 to 5 minutes depending on how melted you want your cheese to be. Remove and plate carefully with tongs and a spatula so that it doesn't break apart. Sprinkle on some fresh chopped parsley for added flavor. The best way to eat it is to dip the lobster into the butter. It was delicious, tender, and the meat was absolutely full of flavor. Next, we'll be making the Thermidor butter. Pour 150 milliliters of white wine into a pot on the stove. Add in 1 finely chopped shallot. Mix and let it simmer until it's mostly dry. Pour the mixture into a bowl to let it cool. In a separate bowl, mix 140 grams of butter with 1 handful of chopped parsley leaves, 1 handful of chopped basil leaves, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 pinch of paprika powder, half a lemon juice, and a dash of Tabasco sauce, or to taste. Mix the ingredients well. Next, add the shallots from before, and again mix well. Spoon the mixture onto baking paper and Glad wrap. Wrap it tightly and you'll be able to freeze it for up to 1 month.